Ready?
Yeah, good to go.
We're waiting.
Yeah. We've been ready. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Okay Bud, the podcast where everything's going to be okay, bud.
Let's do that. Take two.
Oh, take two. Here we go. Take two.
Yeah.
This is for the Patriots.
Whoa.
I can't touch it.
happened?
It's very finicky if you move it. So get it to where you want it before the show.
Now it's, yes, thank you, Kyle.
Wow.
Kayatola.
That's what she said.
Dude, Kyle won
Or
his
that's
pool.
what he said to
Kyle,
her.
Kyle won his pool game because I went over to him and I said, "You're fucking Kayatola."
That's right.
And you win.
It is true. It's
Yes.
actually pretty awesome.
Okay, there. Hold on one. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. Let's
Is
go.
it Kayatola or Kyla-tola?
The Kayatola.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kayatola.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
That's
Take
when
two.
he's either sexist or playing pool.
Right.
The magic of live. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Okay Bud, the podcast where everything's gonna be okay, bud. I'm Ben Kissel at BenKissel1, joined by Jerii Aquino.
Hello.
At Miss_Jerii, that's Jerii, and Kyle Ploof.
Hey.
At Kyle Ploof. Check out the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/diebud. Watch the show live so you can see what happened just before this show when I touched my microphone, and then all hell broke loose and we had to redo it.
Yes.
Fantastic. Also, if you want to shoot an email to the show, okbudpod@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts. Send us pictures of dogs, cats. We've had some bullies.
Recipes.
We've had some
man.
bully stories.
Yep.
We've had a whole bunch of stuff. So just feel free to shoot us a message. Okay, last episode of the week. Let's get to a couple of updates. Gene Hackman, thanks to everyone who listened to the Gene Hackman episode on Death and Entertainment.
Heck yeah.
It does turn out to be there was a gas leak found in his mansion.
What? It did?
Oh.
However, it was not enough to kill the star, his wife, and his dog.
Oh, they're just teasing us.
Wow.
Well, there was a little gas leak, though. Also, there was a small kerfluffle with which dog is dead.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one they said was dead is dead, but that one's alive. And anyway, but one dog is dead.
Yes.
One dog is alive?
One dog is alive.
One dog, survived the entire ordeal in the same house?
Two dogs survived. One died.
Oh.
But they got the identity of the dead dog wrong.
And again, why aren't we interviewing the dogs?
Yeah. Really,
It seems
what
to
did
me
you
like
see?
there's 3 dead entities and 2 that are alive.
Yep.
What were those dogs doing? Was the kibble not cooked right, Gene?
So strange.
So
So strange.
Yes, so following an investigation, the New Mexico gas companies, they said they made no significant findings of gas leaks or carbon monoxide. However, there were some red flags when it came to a minor gas leak from a stove burner. So I guess every house probably has a gas leak if you really break it down.
Yeah, it's probably like a little.
Especially when I'm there.
Here and Why?
It's a fart joke.
He's
Oh,
farting all
got
the
it.
time.
Cool.
You get it?
It's flatulence.
Yeah.
That's
I
this
get
thing
it.
on.
Yeah, that joke fell really flatulent.
Well, he kind of softballed it in. That's not on me.
No, that's not.
It was very subtle fart humor.
Yeah.
They say it was not enough to be lethal. This is according to the police. They say there are 4 red tags where code enforcement violations not involving gas leaks or carbon monoxide, involving a water heater and gas log lighter installed in 3 fireplaces. So apparently there was some bullshit with the house in New Mexico, but it wasn't enough to kill them. Anyway,
Wow.
there was a small update on that story. We still don't know the official reason of death. I guess the autopsy hasn't been done yet.
The toxicology, all that stuff takes a while. So
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Superman finally got his revenge.
Ooh.
Also, did you know his wife was a classical pianist?
She's a classical penis?
A pianist.
Yes.
Yes, that means she plays the piano for a living.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Classically.
Oh.
So she does it while muttering racist slurs.
Classic.
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 Another update we have to get to. Now, I want you to be a little bit not Kayatola.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
I can't promise you anything.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dankdamos, the rapper out of Michigan. Okay, the rapper out of Michigan, she was controversial because She was rejected in a Lyft ride because the Lyft rider was like, buddy, this ain't a U-Haul. I can't haul you to your destination, which I thought that was rude of the Lyft driver to say exactly that.
He said that.
I did not make that up.
Okay.
She went on the Breakfast Club. They gave her a full sofa to sit on.
It was a piece of a sectional.
Yeah, a piece of a sectional.
It was a section. It was a whole section of a sectional.
And
it was the long part.
Yeah.
And in many ways, she has risen to fame. And in order to really capitalize on said fame, she is now going to launch an OnlyFans.
Oh.
Which I actually think she will make some money.
Oh, she definitely will.
I've seen many a documentary on the Feeder Gainer Society. And this is not, I'm not even in, be however you want to be. But there's men, they tend to be very tiny with huge ding-dongs.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Like Crumb.
Yeah.
And they will just attach themselves to a larger lady. Maybe it makes them feel safe, makes them feel like mama's home. And they will love every inch of their bodies. So people like Kayatola have been making fun of Dank DeMoss, saying who's gonna go to her OnlyFans.
Really, Kyle?
But I have a feeling. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people out there who not just want to hear her sing, but see her snooch.
You'll definitely see her. That was good. That was pretty good.
And then a lot of people on Instagram, they're being rude. They say, this should come with a warning, one fan wrote. Oh, so it's not a fan. That's a troll.
Yeah. That's a non-fan.
Come with a warning. You literally just got warned. You're reading the warning.
Right.
She's coming up with an OnlyFans.
Also, have we heard of any of Dank DeMoss's music?
Thank God not.
Can it be found somewhere?
I'm sure we could.
Can we? Because we need to.
I want to capture her whole vibe.
Absolutely.
I want to wrap my brain around this.
So she's 600 pounds right now.
Wow.
And which is unhealthy. So she does need to lose weight for herself and for her own heart.
For health reasons.
It does not matter.
Right.
But because of, the fame, I do think she's going to do quite well with the OnlyFans. Do we have a song?
Let's see.
Oh, we found him.
Okay. Dank DeMoss. Check her out.
Dank. Hey, yo, Dank.
I love the name. I love the name. And
Go
the name
to
of
your
this
room,
song,
Dank.
The name.
Dank. Dank, please sit down.
Honey, do you think we shouldn't have named our daughter Dank? 'Cause it's like hard to like punish her because be like, Dank, don't do that.
Dank.
But then you're like, you name me Dank. All right, this song is called So What?
Oh. I don't hate it so far.
Y'all bitches always worried about what Dank doing. Who Dank fucking?
Yep, who's Dank fucking?
No.
Worry about y'all. Get a nigga. Keep a man.
Oh, God.
Spitting the truth. Spit the truth.
They don't understand 'cause they ain't never had no loving. My man been
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, we fighting fuss, but that don't mean we hate each other.
Who Dank fucking find out on our OnlyFans.
No,
Wow, I
come
thought that
on,
was very good.
That was pretty dope, actually. She's got some rhythm, sighs reluctantly into the mic.
Size for sure.
Well, she's
come on.
upset.
No, that was very nice.
She was on the Breakfast Club, but she also ate lunch and dinner.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Did you used to be fat or something, and now you're like a
Me? No. Well, yeah, when I was born. Yeah.
When you
I
were
was a
born.
10-pounder when I was born.
You fathead.
Wow, I actually thought that song was fantastic.
Yeah, I really liked it.
And we're promoting her, not demoting her, Kyle.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever you two want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
This is
Sign up for our OnlyFans then.
No, sign up for our Patreon where we'll show her OnlyFans.
Perfect. Sounds good.
We're gonna stream her OnlyFans on our Patreon.
Yeah.
Which will be really fantastic.
And then we'll force Kyle to watch it.
Like a
He's gonna be rock hard. He's from Boston.
Clockwork Orange.
So true. Exactly. Like Clockwork Orange style.
There is nothing more American than a Bostonian borderline racist banging someone like Dank DeMoss.
So true. And just being embarrassed about it. Yeah. Having the nerve to be embarrassed. I'm going to continue to listen to this when I get home.
I love it.
It was really nice.
Knock yourself out.
It's official.
No, knock yourself out.
All right. Spool, speaking of racists, there's a former NFL player. His name is Antonio Brown. He has CTE to the brim. He's absolutely insane.
Really?
Yeah. And Big Dig Dog, speaking of which, because God knows I can never not mention that. I only say that because there was a video of him in a pool with his cock and he was like chasing women like he was a shark.
Oh, wow.
And what? Wow.
Like it's a periscope?
Like the dick is the one like up on the water and it's like dun dun dun.
Wow.
Dun dun dun. dun, dun, and then you just feel like a bump. And you're like, ew, what the fuck was that?
And it adults eyes. Firefest 2. Remember the original Firefest?
The bitch is back.
Yeah.
Firefest 2.
Bless.
Firefest 2 is apparently officially on. And the first performer they have is Antonio Brown.
Wow.
So I have no idea what that means. He has a song, and it's called Put That Shit On. It went viral back in 2022. Maybe we could even try to listen to that. Put That Shit On.
Put that shit on, Kyle.
Put that shit on.
By Antonio Brown. So it's going to be, apparently he's the first artist booked for Firefest 2, which is going to kick off at some point later this year in roughly September.
Wow.
And according to McFarland, that's the criminal, Billy McFarland, that's the guy who actually did prison time.
Yeah.
For the first Firefest, because he was like, it's going to be fantastic. And then it was really horrible.
Yeah.
He has promised some of the biggest stars in entertainment
Why
today.
are people letting him like do this?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. And now if you go to Firefest 2, it's just, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have a horrible time and there's a mudslide and you die,
Yeah.
don't expect flowers. Don't expect the Oscars to mention it.
Yep.
You're gone. And everyone will be like, how'd they die? And they're like being the dumbest motherfucker ever.
Yeah. Anyone could get grifted once.
Absolutely. As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. You're open-minded.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have a good time.
Hoping for fun.
Hoping for fun. We've all been there before. Next thing you know, you're, eating a bunch of sandwiches by a homeless person, having a wonderful conversation about what life was before.
Sprinkling mac and cheese powder on the sandwich. Thinking, man,
I have a house.
I used to be somebody.
I have a fucking house. And I don't sprinkle my mac and cheese packets on sandwiches.
Why not?
I sprinkle it on pizza.
Oh.
I sprinkle it on chicken.
Wow.
Okay.
For those that don't know, I have mac and cheese. I buy the mac and cheese, but just for the packet of cheese.
Why don't you eat the macaroni?
It's not real macaroni.
But it's real cheese, damn it.
But the powder's real.
It's real to me.
Yeah.
And if you get it fucking wet, it almost is a consistency of a cheese-like product.
Almost.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, so Ben has the grated cheese or the powdered cheese, and he says, put that shit on my food.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Wake up.
Put that shit on.
Yeah, I love it.
You get it?
This is Antonio Brown.
Yes.
Chase Davis on the beat, yeah.
Oh, so it's a little auto-tune, doesn't it?
Put that shit
A little?
Oh,
Put that shit on.
he's broke, by the way. He's lost all of his money.
Oh, boy.
That's why he has the song out.
Put that shit on.
What's the hook? Come on, we got to get
I think that is the hook.
Is that it?
That shit on.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Put that shit off.
That's all the lyrics?
Something tells me he's trying to put that shit on.
Well, anyway, according to Billy McFarland, he says Firefest 2 is real, and it's happening, and Antonio Brown is officially
And
the first.
he has like a sick ass lineup.
It's Antonio Brown right now.
Right.
And if anyone else, I have no idea. He also says there's going to be a whale shark excursion.
Oh God.
And then, as everybody wants, as every festival goer wants, there's going to be MMA training sessions.
What?
So isn't that going to be fun?
That doesn't sound conducive at all to a bunch of drunk people running around an area of land trying to rage.
You don't remember when Coach Ella,
Coach Ella.
Coach Ella?
It's Coach Ella. She's a very nice person.
Well, sounds like she would have sex with Dank Damals, which is fine. But do you remember when Coachella had the tie? What? I'm trying to make a joke about something. Just shut the fuck up. It's the last. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, wow. Ben's falling off. Yeah, well, go to Reddit with it. Fucking assholes. The best goddamn podcaster of all time. And I'm getting,
It's
whatever.
your punchline here. Oh, so sick. So,
all right.
Okay. So I guess he could get Drake.
He might be able to get Drake.
I think he could get Drake into this thing.
Does Drake need this kind of press right now?
But, okay, Drake is doing stupid things on his own anyway. I heard he was recently caught on camera. He bought out an entire nightclub for himself
Oh, that's
and
sad.
stayed in it by himself listening to Sabrina Carpenter.
What?
And there's like camera footage about it. It's just like him
Wow.
in a giant club sitting alone on a couch with like a laptop.
Is he Eeyore?
Yeah, he
That's a
is.
very Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh move.
This is definitely, he's in his Eeyore era.
Did he? Weird.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
it's
happy.
Really
I'm not,
weird.
I'm not. I'm happy. I'm not like super, super rich because when I'm sad, you're just alone in a living room.
Yeah.
You know, in a
Yeah.
place that's free to be.
Yeah.
But then he rented out a whole thing.
Yeah. He could kill it.
And why was he listening to Sabrina Carpenter?
Well, because he can't listen to it in peace anywhere else. So he's like,
Yeah.
I have to rent out an entire club for this, and I just need a moment with espresso.
And I'm not even. I don't give Miss Carpenter the name Sabrina. That belongs to the witch. Sabrina the teenage witch.
And Carpenter belongs to John.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was Sabrina the Teenage Carpenter, and then she's billing people for services.
Get these kids to work. Witchcraft is bad. Have you thought about getting into carpentry? Yes. I'm Sabrina the plumber.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Sabrina.
All right. Well, let's move on to a story that has a positive ending, but also, and I rarely say this, but some artists are fucking just total tools and morons.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love art in many ways, but I don't love this guy. His name is Marco Averesti.
Okay.
And he opened an exhibit, and it's called the And Now Your Care exhibit. This was in Copenhagen, right? And he wanted to wake up the Danish society.
And now your care?
And
Question mark?
That's what it is, yeah. And now your care? Question mark. And he says he wants to open up a dialogue on the cruel treatment of factory farmed pigs. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Let's have that conversation.
Yeah.
I do think I do eat meat, but I would like my animals to have a good life before they get the bullet in their head like we all want.
Exactly.
I want that for my mom.
Yeah.
I want her to have a good life and then pop right in the back of the head.
That's fair. That's
To make his point, however, he constructed a cage of hay and shopping carts. He then put 3 piglets inside of that cage with the expressed effort to starve them to death in public. So this is where it's like, you know, when people are like, I'm against oil, and then they throw like rhubarb sauce at Mona Lisa. I'm like, what? I don't see it.
right.
Why are we, that's non sequiturs here.
Yeah.
So the tiny piggies were there literally dying in front of people. And then a little girl, she saw this and was
my
like,
God.
Daddy, you cannot let these pigs die.
Yeah.
So she's a 10-year-old gal. She begged to her father to, quote, make sure the piggies won't die.
Wow.
So the big-hearted dad teamed up with the Glemente Danskau, or the Forgotten Danes, to steal the animals, even if it meant betraying his friend. So he was friends with the artist, and his daughter was like, Dad, your friend's a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we-
I guess he is, isn't he, honey?
Can we save these piggies? So he had to go steal. If I didn't already announce Butt of the Week as that gun, this would be right up there.
Yeah.
Right. Being the little girl?
Yes, actually. Yeah, being a little girl. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So they say, when I was approached by an activist to help free the animals, I let them into the gallery secretively on Saturday. They then stole the pigs, which are named
Wow.
Simon, Lucia, and Benjamin.
Hey.
Nice.
Which is cute. And they were taken away. On Saturday, they were contacted by one of the colleagues of the artist who informed them the pigs had been picked up before 11 o'clock on the same day. So they got them. Now, the artist, which is kind of interesting, I believe he was quite upset. So he was speaking to police at the exhibit because the cops were investigating now the theft of 3 little pigs.
Oh my God. It was animal cruelty. Fuck that.
I agree. And this is what the artist says. He says, I called upon the police on Saturday to report the piglets stolen, and I had to shut down the entire exhibition because of it. So he was really sad he couldn't starve these pigs in public.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is what he says. So I was very disappointed when Casper told me Tuesday that he was involved in the theft. His friends stole the pigs.
Wow.
God.
Did anyone tell the cops that he's starving the pigs? Like, didn't they just call? Why couldn't they just call animal services?
Why not just call McDonald's and just be like, we got 3?
Because I'm not McLovin' it.
That's
I'm
very
trying
true.
to save them.
Yes, and these pigs hopefully have a long life. Once they're named, you can't kill them.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Rough.
They teach you that when you go to farm. Like if you go to a farming school, they will name the animals that they are going to keep around, and then you cannot name the ones that are meant for food or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're not meant to be,
Good.
involved with and attached to.
Yeah, you can't be. You can't create like a sentient being within them, even though that's totally what they are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could probably name them like Hitler. Like, go kill Hitler. Be like, I'll fucking kill Hitler
Look
right
at
now.
Stalin over there.
Wow.
I mean, that's what's wrong with all this foo-foo bullshit, too. It's like all these people are so egotistical. They think that their art installation is going to change the world. It's like, no, this is literally just going to make people want to kill you instead of the factory farming system.
Yep.
So the artist reflected. He says, talking about how he was upset with his friend Casper. Then he says, but then I thought about it for a few hours, and I realized that at least this way the piglets would have a happy life. It's like, yeah, you were going to starve them.
Yeah.
But
Wait, so
now
the guy who was starving him, his name's Casper?
No, that was the name of the father of the daughter.
Oh.
The daughter said, Daddy, don't let them piggies die.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yes.
So the artist who was friends with Casper has now had a full 180 where he's like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have starved them in front of people.
Yeah.
To make a point about how we shouldn't kill pigs.
What? That's just, what an idiot! I would just, if I was one of his friends, I would just be like, well, first of all, I'm ashamed to be your friend, and second of all, like, what the hell is your train of thought here?
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't get it. This guy is such a fucking asshole. Oh, anyway.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad that the piggies got saved from starving to death.
And it's a strange thing because now I'm on the side of the animal protection people, which oftentimes are very scary.
Yes.
And PETA, all they do is take your money and they kill animals.
They do
trust
kill
PETA.
the animals.
ASPCA is the way to go.
Yes,
Anyway,
Whoa.
that PETA is just so bad.
they are.
Wow.
All they do is spend money on celebrity endorsements. It's
Money
an advertising
grubbing.
machine. It's not even about the animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very sad. According to Birgit Dam, she's the spokesperson for the Animal Protection Denmark. She says, we completely understand the indignation from the artist. He like, yeah, we're mad too. But we do not agree that 3 piglets, 3 individual living beings, should be starved and prevented from drinking until they die from it. It is illegal, and it is animal abuse.
Yes. Yes.
So 25,000 piglets do die each day. But now these, ironically enough, will be the luckiest 3 pigs in all of Denmark.
No one will probably eat them now.
No, they're not. They're going to be pets.
Now they're going to be good.
Yeah.
Simon, Lucia, and Benjamin.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
3 little pigs that could.
Aw.
Isn't that cute?
Aw. Kelsey said people are way too disconnected from their meat sustenance nowadays.
It is true.
I think
I agree.
you should so name all your farm animals names of your exes, and then kill them.
Jesus.
Well, that's healthy.
Yeah, it'll make you more connected to your meat sustenance.
I think she's saying that people are disconnected from the actual act of you having to kill something for it to end up on your plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
People don't even realize it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then you're thinking more of a homicidal approach.
Yeah, you're thinking
That's
more
what I was, yeah.
sociopathic.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's not.
You know?
It's not a big. It's more of like a metaphor.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of cute little things that are ruined by people,
Yeah, you like all of your exes, I'm sure.
all of my exes actually do.
Are from your exes?
They live kind of scattered about. So let's move on. 2 men were arrested for destroying a Paddington Bear statue in the author's hometown.
What the heck?
You know Paddington Bear?
It's the dude with the little. He's like got a raincoat
Rain
on
jacket.
and a little like a hat, like a bucket hat.
It's a bear, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
2 men in England were arrested Monday for destroying a Paddington Bear statue, and it was a fiberglass statue, and it's a Peruvian bear. It shows the Peruvian bear eating one of his signature marmalade sandwiches.
Paddington Bear is from Peru.
I guess I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That explains the hat.
It kind of does, to be honest.
Yeah. Daniel Heath and William Lawrence, They were both 22 years old. They were arrested and charged with 1 count of criminal damage each. And look what they did to Paddington the bear.
What did they do
Look
to
at it.
him?
Look at him there.
He's empty
He's all hollowed out.
Yeah.
They beat the
my
crap out of him.
God. Oh, wow. They really took him. They left him for dead.
Yes, and he wasn't alive to start with, so that's extra mean.
Yeah.
So they wrecked the statue at around 2:00 in the morning. So they were drunk. But it was quickly recovered by the police. The Paddington statue was installed in Newborough, West Berkshire, this October. The only thing I would say about this statue that might annoy me is it is on a bench that can seat humans.
Yeah.
And let's say you are really tired from shopping all day and you're like, I don't want to go to the dress barn again. You know, we've already smelled all the clothes there.
Oh, yeah.
And you're tired and you want to sit down, and then all of a sudden Paddington the bear is sitting down eating a marmalade sandwich staring at you like you're an asshole.
There's always those benches for some reason where there's like a statue of someone sitting on it.
Well, they were all over the place in New York City.
It doesn't bother me so much. People always just like sit down and then do the whole like, I'm going to put my arm around him. Hey, you been here often?
And then all of a sudden it just gets rock hard. And you're like, holy shit, you're a real person in there?
God damn it. It's another one of those moving statues, people. Fuck.
Save me. I've been turned into a statue that can only get aroused and touched on the shoulder.
I was talking about the people in Times Square that pretend to be statues.
Those are called dead homeless people.
Yeah. Okay.
There was a thing in there was a beautiful art exhibit. Was it the Yellow Line with all the like, alligators and like the coin people? Remember this in New York City?
Like
They're all
the walls?
They're not on the walls. They would literally be sitting on benches. They're like copper statues.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that. It's the Yellow Line.
There was only one aggravating one that sat in a chair.
Yeah.
And people literally, it's an actual working city. So people are tired. They want to sit down.
Yeah.
And there was just this little copper fucking thing holding a coin. That was aggravating. And I love art.
Yeah,
but it was like, it's taking a chair away from somebody.
Yeah. People were always sitting on those things.
Yes.
Just leaning on it.
So they have the community members. They took this very seriously. And they erected a tent to hide the damage. So they're like, no one can see this.
They're like, he walks into the mayor's office and it's like, we've got a situation, man. We cannot let this get out.
Absolutely.
You know Paddington the bear, right?
You know,
he's like, of course I know Paddington the bear. What's wrong with Paddington the bear?
He's a husk now, like the rest of us.
What?
It's gotten political.
Oh,
There's a dude named Lee Dillon. He's a liberal Democrat, a member of the Parliament of the United Kingdom, which has nothing else going on other than dealing with this.
It's like, what?
They took to X. They say, heartbreaking to see hashtag Paddington in hashtag Newbury. Very good use of the hashtag.
Wow.
Totally knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking to see that hashtag Paddington in hashtag Newbury has been vandalized. He brings so much joy to our community. Just yesterday, I stopped by to take a photo of him with my family. This senseless damage is so disappointing.
Well,
So there's nothing else going on. So I'm happy the guy there, he took the time to go to X and vent about the disgraceful activity of these people taking down Paddington the bear.
hashtag Paddington, hashtag bear.
Hashtag Ukraine, hashtag Russia, hashtag Syria, hashtag Gaza. But Paddington's a huge deal, hashtag.
It looks like a baby seat now. It looks like you can put a baby in it. It looks like a cup holder for a baby.
What if they found a live baby in there?
whoa.
Oh my God. Like a little dude just comes out.
He's just like,
Thanks for saving me.
it was hot in there.
This is a pretty solid 22-year-old prank, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Although it looks like, they beat the shit out of it. It looks like they like just sawed him off of the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sawed him right in half.
I wonder where he is now.
I do wonder.
He's probably hung up on their wall somewhere. And they're like, remember that time? It was so epic, dude. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of epic if you had that. If you wake up in the morning, you're like, whoa, bro, Paddington.
Yeah.
Sweet. Why is there a hole in his throat? Well, I got a little drunk. Thought it'd be fun to fuck it. Well, let's stay in the UK. This is the dumbest way to die. A British construction worker, he has admitted to accidentally killing his friend. Why? because they were playing a little game they call Who Could Take the Best Punch?
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. He looks like he plays that game a lot.
Yeah. So he's 40. Apparently
that is
he was
a rough 40.
Yes. Apparently he'd been drinking and taking cocaine with Liam Morgan Whittle. This was in Wales. Then the two started to boast about who could take the best punch or who could punch the best.
Yep. It's like, nah, I don't know about you, but I can take a real sucker punch to the face.
Yes. This is what happens when we don't have good art, isn't it?
I get, yeah.
We just have to go back to cocaine and booze and then play the game Who Could Die Like Houdini.
Or good television. There are no shows you want to catch up on, dude?
They have great game shows over there.
Yeah.
The UK is the such superior
they
game
have
shows.
Weird game shows over there.
So they started to boast, I can punch you. You can punch me. I can't punch you. I'll punch you right now. Then Thomas, again, that's the 40-year-old, punched his pal twice in quick succession, knocking him unconscious. So he was just like, whap, whap, whap.
Oh.
And yes, to your points, he is a very old 40.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Looks like he got punched in the face a lot.
It really does.
Yeah.
Sadly, despite the efforts of the emergency services, Liam Morgan Whittle died. Now, my question is, should this guy be arrested or
Yes.
awarded for winning the game? They were playing a game, Kyle.
No, I think he
Awarded.
made that up.
Yeah.
I think he attacked this guy and was like, oh, we were playing a game.
I'm looking at him. He's not creative.
No.
That sounds more accurate.
So I think they were playing the game.
No, if you're playing that game and you look like this guy and you're twice the age of the other kid, you don't say, all right, I go first. If you're trying to prove you can take a punch, you fucking get punched first.
yeah.
This
No,
guy's
it was
a
who could- no.
bitch.
Whoa. Wow.
Wow.
I actually have I'm pushing. Whoa, this is me pushing back.
No.
Because they weren't saying who could take the punch best. They were saying who can punch best.
Yeah.
And so he won because he killed the guy.
Who could take a punch best?
Who could take a punch?
That was the thing. So he goes, all right, me first.
Oh, wow. Looking at data.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Sadly, he did die after suffering catastrophic head injuries.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, he
From
beat
the-
the shit out of him.
Look,
Yeah,
this kid looks nice. He doesn't look like he would be like, oh, I could take a punch better than you.
yeah,
He looks like he's
yeah,
got a big ol'-
he looks like he did not want to have that fight.
I think this guy is a liar.
Yep.
Well, okay, well, describe.
sounds
You
right.
can't just say this guy, that guy. It's radio. No one knows where you're talking.
Well, I think the 40-year-old Neanderthal guy is
He's
a
not
liar.
Neanderthal. He looks like he's wearing a little hat, but it's hair.
Someone said in the comments he looks like an artist's recreation of a Neanderthal
Yeah.
He looks like the artist's recreation of Jesus Christ himself.
Hey.
with like a 2022 haircut.
Yep.
He's like in Brooklyn.
All he did was win a friendly game amongst friends that ended up with one of the friends dying.
And Erica's bringing up a good point. He threw 2 punches. If you're playing this game, you throw 1 punch. So this
Yeah.
guy really wanted to do damage. This
Okay.
idiot, this 40-year-old cocaine-fueled idiot.
That
Yeah.
I will concede that point.
Yeah.
That even in the rules of the game, he did break it with the double punch.
Yeah.
So mean.
That's true. So he has pleaded guilty to manslaughter, sentenced to 2.5 years in prison.
What?
Not nearly enough time.
That's not nearly enough.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Throw away the key for this guy.
Whoa,
He's
my
gonna
God.
he's gonna win another fight by accident again after he gets out of jail.
They were friends. They were friends.
They were coworkers. They're not friends.
According to prosecutor William Hughes, that's true. Oftentimes they're the biggest enemies of your life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prosecutor William Hughes, they say there came a point in the evening where they began to discuss which could be described as banter, but became an increasingly aggressive argument as to who could take a punch better. Davies told the younger man, quote, "I'll hit you first." Then the victim replied, "Go on then.
Go on then, mate.
Do it." So the guy was like, "Go on then. I'm a fucking moron."
Okay.
You know? And then so he got hit twice. But then Davies asked, "What have you done?" There was no need for that. And then Thomas says, "Well, he asked for it. I told him not to mess."
Oh, my God.
So he told him not to mess.
This guy's a dork.
Not to mess.
Don't mess.
Not to like not miss.
No, don't mess.
Don't.
Don't mess with me.
Okay.
I'm listening to Antonio Brown, and I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah. Put that shit on. How could we forget?
Thomas says he never intended to hurt the other man in the mutual punch-for-punch game. That's according to the defense attorney, John Hipkin.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be a mutual punch-for-punch.
Yeah, well, he threw 2 of them, so.
That's not fair at all.
The guy
And
also
it's
couldn't.
probably not what happened.
I trust him.
Yeah, he's very trustworthy looking.
Well, he's so stupid looking that you know how some people are so dumb that you kind of trust
That they can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna go ahead and take the side of Kyle for like the first time ever.
Hey, yeah.
Well, enjoy it. Enjoy that side of the aisle. According to their defense attorney, Jason Thomas has struggled to cope with what he has done. His remorse is genuine.
His barber should be struggling, too.
Well, his barber needs to be killed.
His barber should definitely be arrested.
His barber actually needs 3 punches to the face. If he lives, he lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he dies, he dies. Yes. So the judge said, you were warned by someone present not to do that. He could see the risk, but you in your substance befuddled state could not. Both the punches you delivered were with great force, sufficient to knock him unconscious, and then to go into cardiac arrest, which he never recovered.
Jeez.
Wow.
So there you go.
I hate that.
The victim's mother, Claire Whittle.
It pisses me off, too, because he probably was standing over him just be like, what, you can't take a whittle punch?
Yeah.
As he's like seizing on the ground.
You're shaking a whittle? According to Claire Whittle, they said in a victim impact statement, this is sad, that she's never going to come to terms with the loss of her widowed son.
Oh, God.
I don't know. That's funny. I mean, it's just your last name is Whittle, and then you,
So bad.
yeah. It's just,
This is a sad situation.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
She said-
she should file for a wrongful death, and sue this motherfucker, and also
for what money?
for
Whatever
I don't know.
cocaine he
Nails
has
and a
left.
hammer? Well, that's true. It's probably got.
And also, she should just have him retried for murder.
It was manslaughter.
Up the charges.
They were playing a game. So they say, this is the mother again. They say, no matter what I say, words cannot explain the pain, devastation, anguish, and anger we have endured since Liam was taken. Nobody should go through tragedy like this. And they say it's going to be unending. So that's very, very sad.
Oh.
And so, Miss Whittle, we hope you do a lot with your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, very nice.
Very, very good. What else do we got going on?
We got an NYPD detective who's in big trouble because she's a stripper, but I think that they need to leave this bitch alone.
Oh, going to twerk, huh?
Melissa Mercado, she's a 7-year veteran of the New York's finest, popped up in a music video by
Nice.
World Hip Hop.
Damn.
It shows the beautiful officer
Wow.
twerking, and some people are upset. One detective said, I have no words, because they were all disgusted. Fuck
Why?
off.
Why?
Leave this woman alone.
Yeah, she has hobbies that she does outside of work. You're not like your own person outside of work.
Absolutely. Also, if I am going to be forced to be detained in New York City, being detained by a bunch of hot NYPD detectives is just going to be cooler than
Yeah.
a bunch of sweaty ass fucking Italians from Staten Island.
Ugh, yeah.
But there's the video of her with her big old butt
Yup.
twerking, and
Jeez.
apparently it's caused a lot of controversy. The cop's controversial Twitter twerking performance is it was in the Doing That video by Hempstead rapper Esquire. Maybe we can round out today's episode with another song.
Ooh.
We're not going to be monetized on YouTube, but
No.
who cares?
We're going to get a lot of warnings for this one.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's Hempstead rapper Esquire. Let's give a little listen to Doing That when we get the chance. The rapper says on the video, want to tell you about a girl named Keisha. Then he says, a thick, just want to smash it quick. So there's a lot of linguistics going on,
A lot of poetry.
a lot of poetry. They say, I like the way she's doing that, the way she's sliding up that pole.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, it's S.
Yes, Esquire. Esquire.
Esquire. Not
Now,
Esquire.
Mercata, she's making $104K a year because she's a grade 3 detective assigned to the Bronx Special Victims Unit.
Holy shit, she's a badass.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Badass with a fat ass.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, she's like the real life, whatever one of those people are on like SVU. She's actually doing that.
She actually does that.
She's not wearing any NYPD paraphernalia. Nothing in the video says she's a detective. I'm with you, Jerii. Leave this woman alone.
Yeah, seriously. There's nothing. There's really nothing. There's nothing to tell here.
Yes. So apparently the member would be obligated to file an off-duty employment application if she did get paid for the role. So I think it's more of a technicality. She may have just done this for the passion.
Yeah, for fun.
Make that ass clap, make it drop and roll. Pop that pussy for me, give me that rocky road. She's screaming.
I don't want the rocky road.
I'm about to drop it low. Legs long, ass thick, just wanna slash.
A lot of talent.
I want to hear more.
You want to hear more of that?
Yeah.
Quick, straight on some ratchet shit. She like to scratch and spit. Baby, use your lips. Just don't scratch my dick. She got them titties out. You rode a long route just to
He's
get
just
this
calling it like he
straight
sees
out.
it.
Baby,
Okay.
please don't
Well,
bleed it.
it's just that he seems like he's struggling to follow a very basic flow.
Yeah.
Don't scratch my penis.
Don't scratch my dick, 'cause
Yeah.
then I'll hit you.
Right. Yeah, big old butt, long legs.
Yeah. It's
for
still
her.
better than putting that shit on.
It's better than that. Dank DeMoss does win today's wrap-off.
She totally does.
She actually had.
She
it
had everything.
Yeah, she has
She
everything.
had flow, she had rhythm, she had a nice little voice, she had the words. It was cool.
Whatever you say.
It's just because you can't get by your.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm
We're done
Whatever
here.
you say.
I'm out of Kyle's side again.
Well, you did have to. You did side with him.
I
though.
did. I did for once.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. Well, any comments before we wrap up the week?
Yeah.
Yes. Kimberly says even a whittle money is worth suing over.
Ha.
I like it.
Erica loves your innocent sounding voice reciting those lyrics. Kelsey and Vanessa are talking about who's cocaine fueled at 40. Vanessa said, right. They're usually dead by then.
That is, be very careful out there if you are going to do the heavy street drugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of articles about people dying. So just, you can't trust anything anymore.
No, you can't.
just be
Get
safe
a
out there,
get a
be
little
safe out
tester
there.
if you're going to do it, because I
Get a
you wanna-
tester. Make your drug dealer take the drugs in front of you first.
Yeah, that's actually
the biggest one.
That is a good one. Really great technique. Great advice, Jerii.
Thanks for agreeing so hardly.
Yes. Anything else?
Pano came in today saying, yeah, that looked like an artist reconstruction of a Neanderthal, which
I
Yes.
said that.
was good. I know, but we were just recapping here at the
It's a
end.
recap, I suppose.
got it.
Means you're on the pulse, though.
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
She was saying, Kimberly said if Dank DeMoss's middle name was Moldy, that would really flow. Moldy Moss.
Dank
Moldy
Moldy
DeMoss.
Dank moldy moss. Okay.
Moldy
No, wait,
DeMoss.
moldy DeMoss.
Moldy DeMoss. Dank Moldy DeMoss.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Yeah,
All right, fantastic.
Cool.
Well, thank you all so much. Also, if you want to be a part of the show, go to patreon.com/diebud. And do we have anything else? That's it. We'll be back with you next week. Hail yourselves, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Have fun. Hug a dog. Kiss a cat.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon. Bye.